Hi everyone, it's me, Andrea. Today I'm here with the page. It's group work, hashtag group work, a hop. You can say it's not really a hop, but a lot of people taking part, YouTube channel, and I will put all the information down there in the description box. There's a giveaway involved. So the initial idea is, or was, using supply from the Dollar Tree or dollar store, whatever you have there, and not using more or spending more than $15. So, and my problem was we haven't got stuff like that. We have Euro stores here. Not in our area. We have only one, and they are not really selling hard supply. What they have is a bit of kids stuff, you know, and decoration stuff, but some very sometimes it's so rarely that they have something you really can use, but most of the time they haven't. But I was in the really lucky position, or yeah, it came up that at one of our discounters sold fantastic Marabou stuff. You know, we have these two big discounters here in Germany. It's Lidl, or the British say Lidl, and Aldi, and they both are very hard competition. They're actually food stores, basically food stores, but they have this stuff, that clothes. They have sometimes even they're working with designers, very well-known designers, and creating all clothes and toys and all that stuff. In the winter they have this skiing stuff. They're selling bicycles, and everything's so cheap that brings them the customers, you know, because people are queuing up when there is something. They're selling computers, for example, fantastic computers, and for a price, yeah, so it's worth queuing there. Okay, this time Lidl had this fantastic stuff from Marabou. It was this 3 sets of stencil. It's a set of 2 each of them, and I was after that one, particularly after that one. I really liked it, and I got all 3 of them. So it's 6, and you can see the design here. It's flowers with a mask, and this one and this. That's quite interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Next to nothing, really. Absolutely. Then they have this Marabou crayons. They are like gelatos, or you might compare them to the distress crayons here, but they're much better. It contains much more. They are much more thicker. They are more. I like them much more actually, and they're so cheap. And what I got there, their acrylic mixed media spray. I have it all, but it was worth buying that. There were only 4 of the colors. So this box of 4 cost the same what I normally pay for 1. And but I didn't use that actually. So, and then this one was something I bought at Aldi a long time ago, and the same. That's at the end of the day, they look like this. That could be that behind this no name there is a name, a really big brand. You never know that with this discounters. So, and that came quite handy, very cheap. And what I used, I've got it out here, were those and this stencil. That's all. Of course, I used a bit of gesso from my stash. I used my Stabilo All from my stash, but and here a grey alcohol marker for shading. But that's basically it. And okay, and even this MDF panel, whatever you call them, is from, it's free. I found it here in the cellar. Some of them, so that was quite fun. Didn't cost me a thing. And yeah, that's great. I really, was quite happy about my buys here. So that's it. I won't tell you more and let you watch the process. I hope you have fun. Bye guys, and I hope you like it. Bye bye. Sorry, I forgot to tell you what it cost. You know, one of this stencil was 82 cents, euro cents. This whole package, I only used a few of them. The whole package was $4.99, and this package was $3.99. So you can, it's under 10 euros. So yeah, I stayed well in the budget, didn't I? I think I've done well. Okay, so go on with watching. Okay, but now we start. This is the MDF panel, and I secure my stencil on it with normal painter's tape. I wanted to put some modeling paste down. I forgot to say modeling paste. Of course, I used that from my stash, but it's not really a lot, so I'm still way under my budget. And I give it a really thick coat, and that took the most time drying. But it was well worth it. Really good impression I got. And yeah, so I'm starting now. Remove it while it's still a bit wet, that I'm not tearing the edges. And you can see it's really great. So I put some gesso on top of that the colors are going well on top. And I have to, what I didn't think about, yeah, I would have done it anyway, remove the painter's tape and put it back. So now that it's dry, I put the painter's tape back, because you saw the piece already before. I wanted to have this nice white edge, so that's why I do it. And I go with this blue crayon on top all over it, and I will spread it out with water, paintbrush, and simply water. Not going crazy here with water, but I want to go in all these creases, of course. I take off the excess. I wanted to have, of course, the raised areas painted differently. So, but you will see what I do. I go over it again, because it should be a bit darker, so that's why I go over it again and blend it out with my fingers. And to get the raised areas light again, I use my brayer with gesso and go on the top. So I'm only hitting the top or the raised areas. So to fix that, I use this furnace, or the varnish, you call it varnish, spray varnish. Go outside, that's really stinky chemical, and I gave it a few coats, and then I start really now with my ink pen here to outline everything. Of course, that's a lot of work, but it's worth it. So, and for the moons and stars, let's call it like that, I use the gold crayon. That's metallic crayon. It's a sparkly one. And for the other stuff, I use the normal yellow one, but I will use the orange and the red as well to get a bit of blending going on. I forgot this areas, this half circles. Put the yellow on again, and then I will start with the other colors and blend it in. That's a bit of shading, and that's something going on. Blend it out with my water tank brush here, and after each layer I let it dry, of course, before I go on with the next color. This is the red. I only use a bit on top of that, and that's it. Okay, and then I start with these metallic shiny ones in this light blue and in this beautiful green you can see laying around there. I basically go over all the raised areas with blue, and at the end I use the green only for some areas. I didn't want to cover that all. I wanted to have both this metallic blue and the nice green stuff to shine. only use it on, at the edges, and blend it out a tiny bit, not a lot. Okay, so this is my Stabilo oil. It's water soluble. It's a type of a crayon actually. You can really use it on any surfaces, and I go in for shading only on one side, and then I use my water tank brush to activate it all and blend it out. It's perfect. Can use it really on any surface, right on everything. And this, you can see me removing my painter's tape, and it looks really great with these white edges around. Really like this. So for some white highlights, I use my Posca in white here, and put some highlights here and there, as you can see. And I think that's enough. So you saw before I have these words around this panel on the white areas, and that means Sonne, Mond und Sterne. That means sun, moon and stars. It is part of a nursery rhyme here in Germany. That's why I used it, because it is perfect for the stencil, isn't it? With the stars and the moon and the sun. The sun will be there somewhere. So I couldn't find. I wanted to stamp it, but my letter stamps, their alphabet stamps, they were too big or too small. So that's why I wrote it down. Wasn't happy with that, but it is okay. I'm fine with it. It's not that bad. Go over with a bit of thicker one of my Posca, and now I give it an edge. I tried first with a ruler, but it didn't work, so I do it freehand, and I made it without messing it up. Yay! Bit of shading here with my grey alcohol pen, but that's it. And you will see a close-up already. Have a look, and that's it. So I only can ask you to go into the description box, have a look at it, look at the links, go to the very first one, click on it, and you're right at the next video. So have a lot of fun watching. Thanks a lot for watching my video, and I hope you like it, and I will see you soon with my next project. So have fun, guys. Bye bye.